All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, Worldwide Wednesday. So this is the first one that I'm doing actually online, and it's like in the middle of the day, and chances of people like coming on this without even knowing that it's happening is probably pretty slim. But at least it gives people an opportunity to be able to see something that I do in my class on occasions. So what I have is this thing. I realized that a lot of my students they didn't know like certain things. Yeah, I teach music. That's what I do, right? But then being my age, it's like I experience a lot of stuff. So that's why on Worldwide Wednesdays, I give my students a chance to ask me any question and I'll answer it. I mean, not like, like really crazy R-rated questions, but just general stuff that you guys would be able to do. So if you need the time to where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I always wondered this. How come this? How come this? How come that? Whatever. All right, awesome. And then if you want important questions and stuff, I'll totally give you guys my input on it. But remember, I'm not gonna be like biased on one way or the other. Go, oh yeah, this has something, this something. I mean, it's totally legit. So it's like when you want to just ask a question, great, because today is a day where you can ask me practically almost any question, and whether I answer it, I'll probably answer it. I mean, why not? Especially right now when there's not that many people. So let me see who is on the chat. Well, we have a couple people on here, so go ahead, identify yourself. I need to see who's actually on here, so if you just say a hi or something, so then I know. But if people don't ask questions, then I'll just go off what I just basically know. Because, Eric, what's going on, man? Hey, so yeah, Worldwide Wednesday. You want a question? Yeah, just fire it away. Later at night, I'll be doing the Big Daddy Chin Presents on Instagram. That should be pretty fun too. But until somebody actually gives me a question, then I'll just be talking about just the different stuff on what I think people would know on Worldwide Wednesday. Now I want to stay clear of like things that will make people like all emotionally wrecked and stuff like oh end of the world and we're gonna do no. I mean this is we're gonna be back in school. I think like pretty quickly. I think even though some people are saying that school's going to be shut down for the rest of the year, but with people like they found they're testing out like a antidote. Somebody just called me and they're gonna have to wait because thing is I just answered so right when I started right someone called me they said oh yeah what's up Chloe, this is your time that you could ask me anything you want and it's all your time right now, right? And it's only going to go till like somebody. Ah, okay, so here we go. LA Remix. First question. Historic Worldwide Wednesday. Do I have coronavirus? No, but I may have had it. There we go. Because what happened is some people like, oh yeah, Shin, you got coronavirus, you're Asian. It's like, hey, racist kid, right? And then thing is, I'm like, I was pretty sick, like maybe like a month or something ago, and then it's like my body felt like it was just getting beat up, and like my running nose and all that stuff. I mean, I didn't eat any bats or anything, right? But I was feeling sick, and I go to all those big places like Disneyland and like go do whatever. Yeah. So thing is, yeah, I just thought I just got the flu. I went to the doctor, I got a flu shot, and I got better, and then I'm like, okay, not too bad. Yeah, a couple of my kids they got sick and stuff, whatever. But everybody was fine at the end, and nobody died. Now, the problem with this is, okay, they said like, yeah, there's 0 cases of coronavirus in San Bernardino County. Now there's three, but nobody was being tested. I never was tested for it, right? So if I got a test, maybe they would find it, maybe not. We don't know because they're starting to test people. And I heard like a couple days ago they started testing people. It was like, like 40,000 people are known to have the coronavirus, but they lived. They got over it. So maybe I'm one. Maybe I'm one of the lucky ones because I mean, if you had it, chance of getting it again, Well, I heard you could get it again, but if it's like the regular flu, like people are saying, yeah, who knows, right? But if you never had it and you're washing your hands and all that stuff, and and then people are bound to get it, then yeah, you're kind of screwed in April. But just, I don't think it's going to be as bad because now everybody is like super. They're super like hygienic now. People are throwing their trash away. I mean, go figure, right? It took like a worldwide pandemic for people to do that. And then, I went to the Chinese market yesterday. My mom, she wanted rice and eggs, right? But things everywhere sold out. You go to Costco. I mean, well, Costco afternoon, it's not too bad, but during the daytime, I mean, it's ridiculous, right? And then, but people, they're scared of the whole, oh yeah, Wuhan by the what is it, Kung flu. I heard that, I was like dying, right? But thing is, a lot of people in America, they're kind of like scared. I mean, like it or not, America's racist. I mean, let's face it, okay? But thing is, yeah, they're not going to these Chinese markets, and they have rice and eggs, and then so I'm like, you know what? I'll take that racist egg. So yeah, so as a result, yeah, my mom gets eggs and she has bags of rice, and everything's gonna be okay. So what is it? But on the time being, it's once we're done with this whole coronavirus thing and stuff. I mean, we're going to be in pretty bad shape as a world. We are, because thing is, everything's closing down. I mean, I'm doing my best trying to go out and go and like go eat at different restaurants. And I mean, yesterday we went to this Mexican restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants, and then we went to this tutti frutti yogurt land, whatever, right? And then we're like the only ones there. So thing is, a lot of people are going to be losing a lot of money and stuff. What can we do? Okay, there's three cases, but there's so many people that probably have had it. Don't know. Probably more people who just don't know. Yes, Chloe, that's what I'm talking about. Because it's like a lot of people are not dying from it. They're showing that they had it. I mean, now that they test, they go, oh yeah, you had it, you had it. Oh, but you didn't die. Oh, okay, right. And then so the big indicator, honestly, Tom Hanks. So what happens is Tom Hanks, he's known worldwide, and him and his wife got it in Australia. So people are watching what Tom Hanks does, and then he's still humorous about it, but then he just feels like his regular flu, and he's reporting it. I saw something today. So the thing is, if nothing happens to him, then I think this thing's gonna be over. And you have those NBA players that have it, and then you have other different actors and like famous people that have it. Now that they have it, if nothing happens to them except regular flu, this thing's over. It really is. But it's one of those cases where people are blowing it just totally out of proportion. I mean, luckily I have my lucky toilet paper thing right here, right? Maybe I'll give it away. Maybe I have some type of contest. Hey, or maybe I'll be lucky or not lucky. I'll be like resourceful and go, okay, here you guys go. Here, okay, I'm gonna auction off this little piece of toilet paper. Right? I know it's being stupid, but hey, so's buying crap loads of toilet paper. No pun intended, right? And then people drinking all the water and stuff like this. It's like, look, you don't need that much water. You don't need that much toilet paper. I mean, you have faucet water, shower water, all that stuff. I mean, if you really ran out of toilet paper, yeah, go to the bathroom and wash it off. I mean, it's simple. What did the cavemen do? You know, when someone first invented toilet paper, where they're like in line going, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever," No, but and then some of those markets are actually doing a really good thing now. So they're limiting people to like two purchases per thing, or whatever. So like the eggs, I saw like this big refrigerator full of eggs. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get like 5 dozen eggs. Thing is, I don't even eat that many eggs, right? And then so thing is, why would I want to buy 5 dozen eggs and like a couple dozen just spoil when other people could go eat their omelets too? I mean, I love cooking and all, but it's like I'm not gonna eat anything more than like a 3 egg omelet. And what? I'm gonna eat a 3 egg omelet for, I don't know, every day for whatever? No, I can't do that. So, but the toilet paper thing, yeah, I had that Costco toilet paper thing since last year. And then one of my friends, He gets a 6 pack roll of toilet paper at the store for $8, right? And then, it's like, dude, you should sell it. No, I need toilet paper. I need toilet paper, right? He goes outside and someone buys it to him for 20 bucks. I go, dude, you just gave up your toilet paper for that much. But then, so, here's what happened. Here's the mentality. Where's what? I gotta have a piece of paper here somewhere. Okay, maybe I don't. All right, but what happens is I gotta do not this one. You know what? Let's use this. Okay, no. Gosh. Anyways, I was shown a new way, like old school way. Like if you really need toilet paper, all right, never mind. I'm not gonna get up. So yeah, that's that. I don't have coronavirus, and well, I don't think I do. But right now, we're stuck at home, you guys and me. So, questions. Throw up a question, anybody. Otherwise, I'm moving on to another subject, right? So yeah. Now the thing is, when you guys are gonna be over, like at home, right? And then so there's going to be a lot of stuff with the schooling stuff, and then people are struggling to put on their online lessons. They go, okay, oh wow, these kids are going to be out of school till whenever. Heard the schools are closed until California until the fall. Yes, Jack Sparrow, that's what they're talking about in California. So if the kids in California weren't far enough behind, yeah, guess what happens if they close the schools? So it's all talk until something happens, right? And thing is, I'm ready to go back to school now, like today, right? But we kind of have this virus thing going on, right? But the problem with this whole school thing, like if they close this whole year, not too many schools. I mean, there are schools that are ready to go online, right? But some aren't. So what's going to happen is those kids that are in those schools, they're basically going to be like having a couple months off of school and like so far behind, right? So they'll have to take summer school or they have to do something or maybe even stay back a grade. And that totally sucks. I mean, the thing that's not bad is it would be like a worldwide thing, like people just not whatever. But China's already going back into regular living mode because they I read something that like they're getting back to, because they figure out how to contain it, right? Yeah, some places are still the whole martial law thing and like refined to their housing and stuff, but I guess in America we're pretty much social people, and then we want to go back. You see your friends. I mean, here's the crappy part about it too. It's like even if we get back into school right now, those kids that talk in class all the time, they chew gum and don't listen to what you say anyway, right? They're back in your class too. Are they appreciative that you guys are learning something? Maybe not, right? And the thing is, so I'm putting together my lesson plans. I want to do stuff where the kids just don't feel it's busy work, right? Because I realize the magnitude of if I put together bad lesson plans for the people, they're not hearing me lecture it. They got to go straight for my instructions and then do the work and then turn it in for credit, right? But I realize that there are going to be a lot of kids that aren't going to do it, and then so it's like, or they just try to just do the very very basic thing, whatever. And then some of the kids, like for singing class, right? It's like I know that they don't sing, I know they don't do anything, don't take notes and stuff like this, and they're destined for getting an F anyway. But if you get an F in my class, it's pretty horrible, right? Because it's a singing class. And then so thing is for mine, I want to get it where it's going to be fair, where it's like people that have been active all the time and they they sing, they participate and all that stuff. And yeah. So if there was some type of like group chat learning thing over there, then that'd be awesome. But most likely my classes are going to be straight on YouTube. But to answer your question about what I think about schools closing down, I think it's horrible. I really do, because I think when you have some type of threat, I always tell people it's like, just say terrorists, right? They do terrorist stuff so they could disrupt your normal life, your daily lives and what you do. But once they could alter what you do because out of fear, then they win. So yes, this coronavirus thing in the beginning, people were saying, "Oh, it's not really a big deal. It's not really a big deal," right? Then all of a sudden, it's like the media just blew the whole thing up, and then everybody's just freaking out, right? If you don't believe me, try driving to Disneyland. Yeah, they're closed down. I mean, it's like, they're talking about, yeah, that bird flu, swine flu, regular flu killed many more people, but they closed down the Disneyland parks. They closed down every theme park. They closed down sports. I mean, it's like so crazy. So thing is, if like, I mean, yeah, it sucks. A lot of people are dying, right? But in comparison to like other things, like people are dying of heart attacks, or dying of like whatever, diabetes, or dying of whatever, right? But what happens is once this thing finishes, and if there isn't like the bubonic plague or something like Black Death or something, then a lot of people are going to be pissed. Go, oh my gosh, we overreacted. We shut down our whole economy, and we're not talking about just dealing about a recession, right? Because thing is, yeah, stock market's going down like crazy, and then all the what do you call it? Businesses, they're not getting anybody coming over to pay transfer stuff. Yeah, people are gonna lose money. People like the jobs, right? It's like one thing that's crazy is like, yeah, they shut down the NBA, but what about the peanut sellers, or the drink girl, or the ticket takers? All these people are not going to be getting paid. So it's like, talk about recession. Oh, now they're talking about like you don't have to pay rent for like 2 months or something like that, right? Or your mortgage. You have to pay it back eventually. I heard the plan was you don't pay for 2 months, and then 6 months you have a chance to repay it back. Thing is, there's a lot of people that aren't paying their stuff anyway, and they get a free 2 months thing. So the people who own the property, they're getting screwed even more because they can't evict those people. And then the people are just living, the ones that normally wouldn't pay their bills. It's a big thing. That one's a big skewed thing. Sorry for even bringing that up. But the economy is going to like take a crap, right? So, um, what one of my friends told me, he's not worried about a recession. He's worried about if we go into the second Great Depression. Now, if that happens, we are effed. And yeah, it all goes back to just, people disrupting our way of life. And those people that always, there's those radical people going like, oh yeah, we need to go back to ground zero, where like all credit card is like erased and everything, like go back to like cavemen almost, right? New World Order stuff. But thing is, it's like no one ever had that master plan until someone figured out, hey, why don't we do worldwide panic? I guess that's what they call a pandemic, right? I don't know. But that happens, yeah, I think we're totally screwed. But, some people, they're going to have tons of toilet paper, right? Some people, yeah, they're gonna figure out how to make money, and they're gonna figure out how to. I don't know. It's gonna be really weird. I mean, everything has to rebuild and regrow. So I'm hoping that it all ends, and we're all back in school, back at work, back at doing normal things. Like my friends who are dance teachers, they can't even hold class now, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then so I'm sure there's a lot of other things, probably singing lessons, any type of music lessons, any type of athletic sports. I know some friends' kids, they're like, oh yeah, my kids, their baseball and flag football got canceled. They're like, oh my gosh, you know. So, anyways, that's that. What's the next question? Heard schools. Okay, awesome. One of you guys had to have something. Just start me on something, and then think about your questions. I should have brought water. But anyways, yeah, my goal of the day is I don't have any goals of the day. Maybe clean, right? Because it's like, when one of my students said, "Oh yeah, well, I guess when I'm home, I'm gonna clean stuff that's already clean." Well, good thing that's not my problem yet. I have to clean what's dirty. And yes, I'm still intentionally going to buy my house. People say, "Oh yeah, don't buy your house. Don't buy your house." It's crazy. It's like I'm totally going to buy my house. So yeah, even though the stock market crashed and the percentage rates are down, whatever, I'm still going to do it. Why not? I mean, there's a lot of why nots, but whatever. Okay, so yes, this whole thing with the whole Worldwide Wednesday, it only works when we have the questions. So the people that don't know, the people that tuned in late, Worldwide Wednesday is a time where you guys can ask any question, and I'm going to answer it to like the best of my ability, right? Whether you do or whether you don't. But I'll do this every Wednesday at 11, right? So you have regular live programming where you guys could actually interact with the people, And then it's not like I have like a million subscribers or anything, so it's like you'd be lost in the crowd. But yeah, some people need that sense of normality. Going like, gosh, you know what, Shin? I hate it when you lecture, but when I don't have a lecture, it's like, yeah, there you go. You have me for this hour, and I figure, okay. But through the next couple weeks, when I figure out how I'm going to do my whole online lesson planning or whatever, yeah, I'm probably gonna have singing lessons. Playing in Disney songs today? Alright, fine. Which Disney song you want me to try? I'll try any Disney song. Okay, give you the medley. Here we go. You know what? Here we go. When a star is born, all your wishes and dreams come true. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have a wish, I wish tonight. We'll make a wish and do as dreamers do. In all our wishes will come true. There we go. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Salakadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salakadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salakadoola means menchikaboola roo. But the thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo. Oh, salakadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Together and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Watch and you'll see, someday I'll be part of your world. unexpectedly, certain as the sun, rising from the east. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Remember me. Oh shoot. Remember me. Though I have to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me. Though I have to say goodbye. No. Do I have to travel far? Remember me. Each time you hear a sad guitar, know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. Oh, until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Okay, I need to come up with a better ending than that. But anyway, that's for a Disney song. You guys didn't give me this stuff. Yeah, I'm scratching my calf right now. So, anyways, yes, I don't care how many or how little people I have. I'll entertain you guys. You guys tune in for me. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to know? Because it is Worldwide Wednesday. Yes? Anything? And I'll still do this next Wednesday too. So, maybe people will come on next Wednesday. Who knows? But, what is it? What other stuff that I could get you guys today? I guess about saving money. Well, you're going to save a lot of money because you're not going out that much. Some people, they're still going to the malls and stuff and hanging out. And then, so just make sure if you hang out, you only hang out with less than 900 people, eight or less people. Because if you have 10 people, it's against the law, right? And then, so maybe, I don't know. Okay, so the question is, why did I not get my home approved? Now, I think it's still in the ball game. Don't get me wrong, it still is. So what happened was when I was going for the whole pre-approval, right? I had a credit score of 705. I have no problem telling my credit score. Why not, right? So from the time I got the pre-approval to when we went for it for the house, and then the offer was approved and everything, then they had to go to underwriting. But then when underwriter, the person that gives the bank the actual final papers, you have the loan officer, pre-approval, gives it to the underwriter, he approves something, and then it goes to the bank. So when the underwriter got it, for some reason my score went down 20 points to 675. So the thing is, when you buy a house, there your credit score, like if you have 660, you have a crappy rate. 700, you get a little bit rate. 740, anything above that is supposed to be really awesome, right? So all those people talking about like, oh, those 3 point percentage interest rates, yeah, those kind of things. Yeah, and now it's like 2.7. Those are the people that have like those over 740 scores. So the thing is, yeah, what I did was I used up some of my credit, like about $5,000 of my credit during the thing. When you go for once you get your pre-approval, you're supposed to do nothing, but I did something, and then so my credit score went down, and then so it turns out that that loan company thought that was like more of a risk. And then so I do these after school hours, so when they do the job verification, they go, okay, we need to make sure that you work. So then my regular teaching salary, I got approved, and then they're like, okay, he works there, he's guaranteed that. But what happened is the after school, there's no way to guarantee those after school hours. Like, I'm working there, every day 2 hours, but like now, I'm not working there, so I'm not getting those hours for those after school things. So there's no way to verify this guarantee. So because of that too, they said I was a risk and they didn't accept it. But my next one, he is like once one lender doesn't go, yeah, you can go to another lender, and then so they're looking at my stuff now, and then they're a smaller company, so uh, they may approve it, and if they do, great, I'm in business. Now, thing is, with the economy going as it is, you're thinking like, how many people are buying a house like this? Well, it's kind of half and half because some people say like, oh, I don't want to do it because uncertainty in my future, but then some people, they like, you know what, it's a great deal on houses, I'm gonna go buy it. I'm one of those type of people. So if this loan approval goes, yes, I'll be filming these Worldwide Wednesdays from my new place. If not, I'll be over here saving money and stuff. I mean, it's not a big deal either way, right? And the irony is I don't have any place to put these posters up in my new place. But when you're in a pretty big house, you kind of don't want to kind of have that stuff anyway. But we'll see. That's the short version of of what's going on. But thank goodness for his toilet paper. My nose is starting to run. So when LA Remix said coronavirus, maybe, who knows? What else is up? What's going on? Any question? Question time. Ah. Just so you know, it's like all this stuff where they. I remember I was doing a YouTube live and I was playing music or whatever. They'll shut it down because I played a certain song. Okay, so on the toilet paper thing. Okay, now a lot of people, even though it's like a worldwide thing of fear and panic, right? People are starting, no matter how long school's going to be out and stuff, people are worried about oh shoot, I won't be able to get toilet paper or whatever, or because they're pissed off at the hoarders, the ones that like bought like so many whatever. So thing is, it's not like they stopped making toilet paper. Okay, thing is, you can still get it. But now those people bought so many, they don't even know what to do with it anymore, right? So pretty soon toilet paper will be back on the shelves and you'll be okay. But until then, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, go. I mean, for me, I think for me, I when the gym was open, yeah, I did all my stuff at the gym or you do it at school or whatever. Public places, no big deal, right? But don't be like that dumb girl that like I think she on some TikTok she licked a toilet seat. Oh, I'm not scared of the coronavirus, so she licked a toilet seat. I'm going, oh gosh, that's horrible, right? But yeah, I say be patient. The toilet paper will come, and they're stocking. I mean, there's milk. I mean, the grocery stores are going to always be open, even during this whole thing. Okay, and then so at the different places, they're being even more clean, right? And like I said, you go to those Chinese markets, they're all wearing masks and they're clean because they know the whole stigma. People are going, oh, Chinese, whatever, right? Thing is, I think it's perfectly fine. They had most of the stuff up there. I even went to Costco, right? I went at like 4 o'clock. Yeah, they were out of toilet paper. They're out of toilet paper, eggs, and bread. But thing is, there are companies that are still making their stuff and upping their production, and then all those people that hoarded all the stuff, they're gonna be screwed. Like that one dude that like bought 17,000 hand sanitizers. I hope he goes to prison. I really do, because he was selling those bottles for like well, $8 not that big of a deal, but for $70, right? Taking advantage of a national emergency, worldwide emergency. Yeah, I hope he goes to prison. I really do. But he'll show up. Don't worry. And then plus, if you eat less, less toilet paper. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Try to keep the least amount of disruptions from your regular life as possible. Okay, so yeah. I mean, I didn't hear of any of my friends running out of toilet paper, but if they did, I would give them a roll. I have this roll right here, right? But then also it's like usually at times like this, people will help you out. I mean, some people have more food than others, whatever. You got to ration it out, all this stuff. All right. But anyways, yes. Anything else? We'll go last question. Then I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna go use some of my toilet paper. No, I'm kidding. Anything? Anything? All right. Well, awesome. I think it's time to go. So, thanks for watching the first Worldwide Wednesday. So, yeah, I'll be on later. I have the Big Daddy Shin Presents on Instagram at 6. So, if you have me on Instagram, go check it out. And then, so if you have a talent, great. Message me before so I know that you're coming on so I could punch into my live feed. All right. My name's Big Daddy Shin. If I can answer questions on Worldwide Wednesday, you can answer questions on Worldwide Wednesday. I'll see you next time.